Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Take two. My son just screamed because his favorite soccer team is playing. Um, Coming to you from my bed, I'm propped up with pillows because my back hurts so much from all the work that we did today and finally took the rent-a-car back and everything. And as soon as I got back home, I uncovered the pool, lounged in the pool a while. It felt so amazing, so great. And then basically I came straight out with, wet hair and changed into some, this dress that's all stained that I used to work around the house or whatever, and slipped on some flip flops and just ran a comb through my wet hair and said, "Let's go. Let's bring the van back, the truck back," and took him to feed the cat, and had no intention of being seen in public. And at one point he says, "Well, what do you think if we just eat lunch out?" And I was like, um, right away. And it's funny because that I even considered it, because years ago, first of all, the fact of leaving the house without makeup was like impossible, which I think I've already told you. But I've now it's like it's crazy if you see me put makeup on. But this idea, I realized I still had a little bit of, oh, well, you don't go out to eat like this. Or, and an Italian would not be caught dead going out with their, like, flip flops and dirty clothes, whatever. I mean, it's not dirty, it's just like forever stained, whatever. Um, yeah, and I realized that there's still some of old mindset there. And I was like, okay, it was almost if to like push myself into do it anyway. Doesn't matter. And I had a thought actually. We went in the restaurant. I was like, none of these people care about me, you know, and even if they did, it probably would have a lot less to do about me than it has to do about them. If they were sitting there and looking at me. And I thought about this the other day, that nobody ever really thinks about us. We spend so much time worrying about being a person that somebody expects us to be, or living up to expectations, or being what we think people want us to be. In the end, nobody really thinks about us as much as we think they do. They're all thinking about themselves too, and it's not in a bad way, but in the sense we're all very preoccupied with ourselves. And whether that's in making good impression, or you know, serving others, or whatever it is. It could be even for good intentions. But anyway, in my world, and I'm not very eloquent at this time of night, a little bit tired, just finished the meditation as well. Um, in my world, this was a big leap for me, because normally I would never go in a public place literally dressed as if I was doing my housework. And it was good. It was good because it didn't matter, because the food tasted the same, because I had a nice lunch with my son, except for a little tiff. I think we'll talk about that tomorrow, though, maybe. It brought up a good lesson for me, but don't want to make this too long. Can't have too many lessons in one day, even though I have them constantly going on in my head. And I just wanted to share that with you, that here we go. It really doesn't matter, because who we are doesn't change based on how we're showing up on the outside. Who we are always remains the same. Anyway, my little bit of philosophy for today. Have a wonderful Saturday, everyone, and I will catch you tomorrow.